Welcome back. We're in the kitchen where we are tasting wine because it's Wednesday. And
we're not cooking, we're drinking wine again.
Who needs to cook when you can drink wine,
I think we talked
Linda?
about that before.
Yeah, I think we're going to always talk about that.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll cook and drink wine.
There you go. That's a good idea. We'll get a dual segment going on here. Linda Cole's joining us from Sahali Liquor Store, of course, with the Taste of Wine Wednesday. And we're talking, last week we talked about really nice wines to enjoy with your Thanksgiving dinner, which was fantastic. Those were some great recommendations. And just because we are into the fall weather, and well, although that weather looks fantastic.
I know.
So, but these are some wines that maybe would be great for this time of the year, right?
I call this fall wines to fall in love with.
Love that.
I stole that. I saw it in a newspaper.
That's
but,
okay.
I thought I'd bring a couple wines because, you know, the weather forecast does look great, but we're in for some cooler nights.
Yeah, of course.
And I like to drink a lot of white wine in the summer, but as soon as this weather comes, I start thinking of red wine.
Me too.
And you start thinking of food like beef stew and chili and pot roast and comfort food. So these wines will go fantastic with those kinds of foods.
Okay.
So the first one I brought is called Midday, and it's a French wine, and it's a Côte du Rhône blend, and that's a lot of, you guys are all going, what is that?
Yes, please explain.
So you
sounds fancy.
You see this wine on the shelf and you're going to go, I'm not going to buy that.
Right.
So I love French wine.
I do too.
And this is really affordable, like under $20 or around $20. So Côte du Rhône is the region it's from in France. And I always love Côte du Rhônes because it's usually a blend of Grenache, Syrah, and Mourvedre. So this one is just Grenache and Syrah, and I just really like that blend. So whenever you see the words Côte du Rhône, you can they'll usually have similar taste. So there's lots of different Côte du Rhônes in the liquor store, and they're very similar. So it's one I really like.
Is it a dry
It's dry,
Okay.
yeah. Fruity, fresh. I think it's kind of, this is, I call this wine luscious.
Yeah. Smells good. I'm going to taste. Oh yeah, that's good.
So good. So you can.
That is dry. That's dry.
It's very dry, yet
like
it's not. It's still very approachable. So again, just we'll go with all kinds of foods. Be good with a charcuterie platter, but again with beef stew and things like that, it'd be fantastic with.
And not sweet.
No. Just and always good value in France. I mean, they've been making wines for a long, long time.
Yes.
So the wines
they know what they're doing.
They do know what they're doing.
Yes, I've been to Paris, and it was. They know what they're doing. Paris and Italy.
Get inexpensive wine that's usually really, really good.
Yeah, and if I saw that on the shelf, it looks expensive. It doesn't.
It looks fancy.
Yeah, it's very simple label, and you're almost like, oh, I don't know.
It's very classy looking. And then the second one I brought, I thought I'd bring Shiraz. Shiraz doesn't get a lot of love anymore.
It doesn't. So and I don't even know how I feel about Shiraz.
Well, wait till you taste this. So this is textbook Australian Shiraz. So this is called Heritage Shiraz, and it looks a little lighter in color, but it's actually very full bodied.
Interesting. Almost looks like a Pinot Noir.
It does, but it doesn't taste like one.
Okay.
So it's funny, Shiraz is kind of, it's declined. Australia is not the hot wine country anymore, but they still make fantastic Shirazes.
Isn't that their thing, Shiraz?
It definitely is their thing. So this one is one that we sell tons of this one. People love it. I've brought it on the radio, and it's very good.
Wow.
So let's taste it.
Oh yeah,
so good. Like
Linda, that is so smooth.
It's very smooth, yet it's got like I think kind of like spicy plum and a little bit of pepper to it.
Yeah, I would not have expected that.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying I don't like Shiraz, because I do, but it's just not one I gravitate towards when I go to buy a wine, right?
Yeah.
Quite like the blends as well, though.
Yeah. So this one's a blend. This one is straight Shiraz.
Right.
But I think a lot of people, I forget sometimes how good Shiraz is, and then I taste a good Australian Shiraz, and I'm like, wow.
How much would this one be then?
$15. This is about $20.
Okay.
And again, I'll say it again. October's our wine sale. So if you buy 2 bottles of wine, you get 10%.
You can buy these 2 bottles of wine,
and you get 10% off. And if you buy 3, you get 15% off.
Okay.
But these are great. Just great value, great everyday wines. Not that you have to drink every day, but if you want to.
Here we are promoting everyday drinking. No. But But no, these are good. These are a really, really nice wine. And even just to have in the house for guests, right?
Yeah. And they're going to make you feel cozy on a cool night.
That made me feel cozy.
Yeah.
Yes, no.
I feel cozy too.
Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Linda. Always expert advice on wines. And SahaliLiquorStore.com for more information, or visit them in Sahali Mall. Of course, this is the sale, October wine sale. So make sure you visit Linda in the store. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.